Hey guys, this is another installment of of Green Character Corner of Lady May. Lady May is the first lady of the bishop. Lady May it's an interesting character. Lady May had a lot of she wears a lot of masks. She always puts herself together. She is like always correcting everyone. She always looks like she has everything together. Looks like she is like on top of her game. Even at church or Calvary, she always seems to always the anchor of the church, of the family. Or everybody, she's calm, cool, collected. She has the right things to say. But we found more and more that Lady May isn't what she appears to be. She's a lot of people who wear a lot of masks because she has a lot of pain that she has not fully addressed, especially with her daddy. She doesn't, she doesn't really get along with her father, who probably died. He died, and she never really had closure with that. She never wanted to see him. She never wanted to have nothing to do with him. I think he raped Lady May a couple of times. She has a lot of trauma with that incident that made her feel very guarded. So that's why she always has to plan everything. And even with her brother Mac, she knows that Mac was a rapist, right? Mac raped her daughter Faith. She knew about it, but never really confronted him. They didn't want to believe that her brother was a rapist. Always covering up for him. During the times when Gigi mentions it to Lady May, she didn't want to believe her. In fact, she always seems to always have a doesn't like Gigi for whatever reason. In fact, she doesn't like Grace. She feels like Grace is the one that caused the family to be. She's like the black spawn. She's like the black sheep of the family. And there's a couple of theories of why she doesn't like Grace. You find out maybe Grace is Lionel's daughter. Maybe that's why. Maybe she's the pride product. Because remember, Lady May did have an affair with the bishop's best friend Lionel, because she was getting it in. So maybe she is the byproduct of their affair. And maybe every time she sees Grace, she sees the sin, and she don't know how to treat Grace. So she takes it out on Grace. Maybe she see Grace in her too. I don't know, because it's kind of interesting that Lady May always doesn't like Grace. Always mistreats Grace. Always puts her down. Always blames her for everything. Whether it's why Mac is here, or why Faith died, or whatever. It's just she has so much disdain for Grace. And you see it throughout the whole. If you watch all the seasons, you can see that disdain of looking at Grace like, why are you even here? It's like when she came back, it's like, why are you here? It wasn't like a loving. It wasn't like a typical mother-daughter relationship that they loved each other. It was more like, why are you here? Get out of here. And Lady May always, but Lady May was the kind of person that. But she always loved Jacob. I noticed that she took off of Jacob. She definitely was. She always wanted Jacob to be here. She always took over Jacob and kept him here. Kept it in this. Kept it here for a long time. She loved Jacob. Always think Jacob's the best thing in sliced bread. So she has some favorites. You know what I'm saying? Lady May has those favorites. So it's like Lady May was just. She's an interesting character to me. She never was a person that said a lot of words, but her face says a lot of things. Her face spoke the story. Her face is like could say 1,000 words. She has the best expressions ever, and I just feel like And then we find out that Lady May's sister, she has a part. She doesn't like Mavis for whatever reason. We found out that Lady May found out that the bishop cheated with her sister, and we thought it was once, but it was practically multiplies multiple times, according to Miss Mathis. So now she is stunned, and she doesn't want to. She couldn't believe that her husband is. And I think the fact is that even though she did wrong, it's the fact that he cheated with her sister multiple times and haven't really told her, and kind of put it under the rug. It's not even just a sister; it's a sister that she doesn't like. You know that Lady May and Mavis are like on water. They don't exactly get along. So it's like, and to find out that it's your own husband is doing it, it's a slap in the face, a couple of times. So, because you according to her that she had an affair with Lionel once, and he had an affair with her sister multiple times, so he's lying. And the fact is now Miss Cross is in the building, and you find out that the bishop is having an affair with Miss, not having an affair. Well, he's seeing Miss Cross more and more and more, right? Seeing Miss Cross way more times than ever, and confiding to her, giving her all the secrets to her, giving all the family secrets to Miss Cross. It's another betrayal. So Lady May is like, her world is uncomfortable. Her marriage to the bishop is not even 100% because remember last week Bishop has served her with the divorce papers, right? So now Lady May is getting shocked because remember the lawyer told her that just because you're the first lady doesn't mean you get all the perks, doesn't mean you get all the money back, doesn't mean everybody flocks to the bishop. So her world is comforting. So she's like a typical woman that gave up her dreams to marry her man. Give her life dreams, whether to go back to school, whether to go to ministry, put it on hold for this man, pour into this man, pour her life to make this man be successful, but now it can be taken away. What does Lady May do? So what does Lady May do? Who is Lady May? Because outside Lady May, she just she is a first lady, but what does she have other skills? And this is a very important point to men and women. This is a very important point. Don't you ever put all your eggs in one basket for your person who you're marrying to in a relationship. You should have your own identity. What you like, what you dislike, and bring something to the table. Whether it be like whether you start your own business, your own career, so you can have something for your own because people change. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like when that relationship is over, you don't know what to do because you put everything into that person, and now that person becomes the God. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what happened to Lady May. Just like a lot of women, they put all their eggs in one basket for that person. Now, when that person decides, I don't want to do it anymore, Lady May is like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What did I do? What did I do? What to do? Because she never really had a plan B. Her plan A was be with Bishop for the rest of her life. That was her plan A. Now, granted, the bishop really didn't want to go into the force Lady May because he just wanted to teach her a lesson. But that's still not. It's still in Lady May's mind. It's like you're going to take away me, and it's not. I don't think it's just the money, like just the perks of this, but her identity, her position, her everything, her soul is tied up into the bishop. Her idea, her identity is tied up to the bishop. So you can see that Lady May's world is comforting. You can see the masks are coming off more and more, and she's trying to hold the masks together, and she can't, and she's a woman that is lost, confused, angry, and bitter. And you can, and because you can see that she even talked about her best friend Maxine, who, like her, they both started the same thing, wanting to go to ministry school, and she could have gone with her, but she decided not to go and be with Bishop, and now and she see her friends being very successful. So I was like, so it's a bit of jealousy, you know. You know, so it's like Lady May is just really just at a loss of words. What does she do? How does she bounce back from that? You know, I feel like Lady May's gonna get back together with the Bishop because, like I said, they're old, too old for this stuff. They need to get back together and they need to just get some pills and get it all popping. So let me offer a prayer to Lady May. Lord, give Lady May the strength to the seal to find out who she really is. Give her the desire to know that she is complete with or without the bishop. Give her the power, the anointing to keep on going. Know that she is well loved by you. I will hold up Lady May to you into the cross. That she see that she is everything because of you. It's not about the works. It's not about the acts. It's not about her own the church. It's not about shaking hands. It's having a relationship with you. And I pray that she could find that relationship with you, Jesus. I hold up Lady May into your arms, into your bosom. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Alright guys, that is my character corner of Lady May of Greenleaf. If you're not subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to see more of my videos, comment on videos, and like my videos. Anyway, this is your boy D. I am out. Have a good night, y'all. Bye.